Happy Thursday. We got at it early this morning. We woke up about 6:15-ish, went for a little run, and then I took the dogs out. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as I was yesterday because I just threw it on to go work out, but about to go hop in the shower after I post the vlog here. And then get some work done. I think I'm going to hang out with my buddy Dan in the afternoon because we haven't hung out in a while, so I'm going to work really hard for a few hours here. Then I got a couple little errands to run, and then hangout time. I took a break from the Starbucks app, and I used my own kitchen to make my own coffee today. I think it tastes better that way. Remember how last night, when Eli first got here, the dogs were kind of playing like crazy? That has not really stopped until about a half hour ago, and now these dudes are pooped. So I'm just leaving the mall now. I had to go pick up Meg's computer. The latest on that, they actually, unfortunately, were not able to fix it with the original trial of fixing the power connector. It ended up being a logic board issue, and since they're calling her computer vintage now, since it's almost 6 years old, it costs a bunch of money to fix it, almost as much as we could get another computer for. Now, if it wasn't vintage, it would have been a lot cheaper, but now they're calling it vintage. What's f***ed up is the guy I talked to when I dropped it off, I told him, I said, yeah, I want to make sure I get it in before August so it's not vintage, because the very first person I talked to said August it would be vintage. So I specifically said that to the guy I was leaving it with, and he said, oh, don't worry about it. It's not vintage till August 15th. I'm looking at it right now. You're all good. But then when they called me over the weekend to tell me what was going on, I said, wait, I thought the guy I talked to said it wasn't vintage till August 15th. And he's like, no, it says it's vintage now. I'm like, ugh. So I was kind of frustrated, but I don't know. It's obviously, it's gotten some good use out of it being almost 6 years old. I thought about trying to fix it myself, and I still might. I'll look at the parts and see what, how much they cost, but I don't want to waste money on parts if I can't do it myself, because, it's the logic board that's like what makes the whole computer run. I don't want to mess something up and fry everything, and then it's a waste of money, and we still have to get a new machine, so I don't know, gotta do a little research. Looking at some refurbs. See, Meg doesn't need a high-powered machine. So I've been looking at some refurbs, even a couple years old refurbs, and, might be able, I think we'll be able to get a pretty solid deal on a refurb machine that'll, last her a while. And then we could even get an even cheaper one, and maybe I could do some upgrades to it that make it last even longer. Continuing this trend of getting postcards, we also have a friend, Tiff. Meg knew her while she was doing grad school in New York, and they've remained close, and her and I have gotten to know each other really well as well. Anyway, she sends us postcards sometimes, and she just sent us this one that got here today. The company that makes it is called Maybe Your Leg Will Grow Back, looking on the bright side with baby animals. That's funny.
Life's a foolish game. Do you ever feel the same? Well, maybe we could change, turn the ship another way. Feel it in the darkness, we're sailing right into those jagged cliffs. Yeah. Some say we've always been insane. Hey, life's a foolish game. Simple equation, but an enclosed system.
So Dan and I came up here to Alpine, California, just outside our hometown of San Diego, to go to Alpine Brewery. Dan, best brewery in San Diego?
Arguably.
Arguably. What's after, or what compares?
Society's up there for me.
That is right.
But there is something special about the mountain vibe up here.
I love the mountain vibe. I'm not holding my camera well. I apologize. I was trying to buckle. It's perfect up here in the mountains. And these are the two. Here, Alpine and society are always the two we debate. We all debate. Meg and I talk about, all our friends, all our beer drinking San Diego friends. It's Alpine and society, right?
To me. I mean, there's other contenders up there.
Well, there's other contenders, but like, gun to your head, it's one of those two.
Top to bottom. Phenomenal stuff.
Absolutely.
Natural world gone missing, plus all our CO2 emissions equals degradation, waste and shifts and mass extinctions. Oh no. But maybe we can change, we sure can't stay the same, cause life's a full.
This is where Walter sits when he's waiting for his dinner. He's already had his dinner and lots of treats today. And he's stolen Eli's food a couple of times, so we had to put it up on the table. Eli's food is sitting here, because Eli wasn't hungry when it was time to eat. Walter has been sitting here staring up at that food forever, just waiting for it to fall down or waiting for him to get it. I'm waiting for Walter to go to bed, so Eli can come and eat in peace without Walter bothering him. What are you guys doing?
Chill.
Think Eli misses his mom? Alright, that is it for me tonight, everyone. Dan and I got home. He went back to his place. I came here. Meg and I went out and hung out with the doggies for a little bit. We watched some of the DNC. Then we got some sandwiches and goofed off, watched some YouTube, hung out. And she went to bed a little bit ago. I continued to goof off and watch some videos, and now I'm going to head in there and work on the edits. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button below, and I hope you had a good day, and tomorrow is even better. We'll see you tomorrow.
Foolish game.